Hello there everybody, and welcome back to Harvest Moon, more Friends of Mineral Town. In this video I'm going to be showing off a festival that I forgot, which is actually the New Year festival that takes place on the first day of spring. Now, of course, it's kind of odd to me, seeing as how you have like a New Year end festival on the last day of winter, and then you have another separate festival in spring. It doesn't really matter. It starts at 6 o'clock though, so I thought I'd show it off. They are in fact two different festivals, which is why I wasn't showing it off before. I wasn't sure if they were different, but they are different, so hopefully I can get this video out of the way, and I can also show off the other festival that's taking place on the file that I'm currently playing, and I can just mix it all into one big video. Alright, so the spring festival, there's a lot more people here. The winter one, there was literally probably about 4 people, and it was depressing. So, let's talk to everybody, see how they're doing. Hi, Ellie. Grandma loves rice cakes so much, I think I'll bring some home to her. I don't know what it is with this town and eating. It's like every festival they eat something. I guess it was the year-end noodles, and this time it's something about rice cakes? Yeah, rice cakes are my favorite. Oh, Anne, she loves to eat. Fresh rice cakes are the best. I can never stop eating them. Okay, we get it. I like how gooey they are. Gross. Yippee! Rice cakes! It would be a shame to miss this. After all, it only happens once a year. True. It's been a long time since I had rice cakes. I can't get them up in the mountain. You can just walk to town and get them, but I'm not gonna argue, whatever. I've loved rice cakes since I was a child. Good for you. I love making rice cakes every New Year. I never miss it. And almost done here. I think it's just Duke and Mana left. They're so tasty, it's easy to get stuffed eating them. So you're here too, Nixos. I don't usually eat rice cakes because they're overeat, but just once every year I let myself lose control. Did she mean to say because I overeat? I'm not even gonna... Whatever. And in the middle you've got the pestle and mortar. So I guess you like make the rice cakes at the festival and then eat them. Again, I'm not sure if this is a Japanese sort of tradition or anything, because this game is made in Japan, and a lot of the festivals in this game are based around Japanese traditions. But anyways, we've talked to everybody, so let's go ahead and make the rice cakes and eat them. It looks like we made too much this year again. Let's take some home. Help yourself, Nixos. Why, thank you. It was very good. I got a souvenir and I'm happy. So yeah, that's it. It's pretty much the same dialogue and same type of thing as the New Year's Noodles festival. Now, people said I can stack the buckwheat flour, which I can, but interestingly enough, you actually cannot stack, or you can stack the rice cakes. For some reason, when I was doing this earlier, it like wasn't letting me stack them, but yeah, someone had said that you can stack all the food, which you can. I just wasn't stacking my food for whatever reason. I have no idea why I wasn't stacking them. So you can stack them so you don't take up as much room in your fridge or whatever storage medium you're storing them in. And apparently as many empty spaces in your rucksack is how many of the item you're gonna get. So if you have every single slot empty in your rucksack, you'll get like 10 rice cakes or 10 pieces of buckwheat flour at the festival or whatever it is. So that's very interesting. Thanks to everybody who pointed that all out. The last thing I'll show off is that there is a show on the TV. It's called the New Year Game Show, and it's hosted by the Harvest Goddess. It's a number game. You guess the next number, if it's going to be higher or lower. And I found that this game is only here for the first like 10 days or so of the New Year, and then it goes away. So it's very, very simple. Obviously, she's going to give us the number 6, so then we have to guess if the next number is going to be larger or smaller. I'll say smaller. So, second number is 2, so smaller, correct, and you just do this over and over again. I was doing a save state kind of thing. I was save stating. I found that it's completely random, so the save state trick doesn't work with this. It does still work though, because what you can do is you can save state, and then if you get it wrong, you can just reload. But there's no guarantee it's going to be the same number each time. I did test that out. I didn't get any really good prize out of her, so I don't know if you can get a power berry out of her or if you can just get stuff to sell. But the prizes I was getting out of her were pretty random and nothing really too special, even when I had a lot of guesses in a row. So anyways, I thought I'd just show that off. And if you get a bunch in a row right, she'll give you a prize. And it looks like, to my knowledge, you can also try this, I think 3 times a day, I want to say. So you can get a few different prizes. So I'm just kind of guessing here. I got 3 in a row. If you win 3 times in a row, you get like a minimum sort of prize. I got buckwheat flour, which isn't too spectacular, but yeah, you can get other prizes. So yeah, I just thought I'd show that off too, because I didn't before, and in the file I'm currently playing on, I actually don't have the ability to play the game anymore. So that's that festival. I'm going to put this in the front of the next video I'll be doing, which is going to be the Spring Thanksgiving Festival. So yeah, I'll see you guys in just a quick minute. Alrighty everybody, so here we are. I've fast forwarded a little bit, loaded up my other file, and we are now on the 14th day of spring, which is going to be the Spring Thanksgiving Festival. Now that we've actually gone ahead and we've worked up our heart points, we should be able to actually see this festival. Last year we obviously didn't have anybody at a green heart or higher. I do believe you need to have them at a green heart or higher in order to see this festival. It's when the boys will come by and give girls chocolates. So at 6, 8, 10, and 2 o'clock I think they're all going to come by. So first we have Dr. Nexos. This is for you. You gave me a gift in the winter, right? And he gives us a ring, which is sweet, very sweet, but kind of odd. I hope you like it, because this is a festival for chocolate. So it is kind of weird that Doctor would give us a ring. I'm not sure if the person with the highest heart points gives you one, or if the first person to come to your house gives you one, or what that depends on. I honestly have no idea, but yeah, that's really nice. So Doctor's going to come by at 6. I'm going to have to wait until 8 o'clock for the next person to come by, so I'll just fast forward. And at 8 o'clock, we've got Cliff, so hello. This is for you. And the traditional gift that you should be getting at this festival is actually going to be chocolate cookies. So we'll get a bunch of cookies from all the guys, so hopefully Nixos has a sweet tooth. And then we have to wait a couple hours in between people, because 6, 8, and then we had to wait 2 hours for Rick to come at 10 o'clock. Thanks for the gift on Winter Thanksgiving. This is for you. And he's going to give us cookies as well. Now, when I played this for practice, Gray didn't come until I think 2 o'clock. So I'm just going to fast forward until he gets here. I really don't know why the time gap is so much, but he's the only one we have left, so we'll just wait for him to come on by. Alright, so here comes Gray, very, very, very late in comparison to everybody else at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. You gave me a chocolate in the winter, so he gives us a present, so thank you. I'm embarrassed. Aw, he's all shy and cute. Well, thank you, Gray. So, I have a ring which doesn't go into my inventory. I'm not sure what the rings do, honestly. Like, do I equip them, or are they just like an imaginary item? I have no idea. But I got 3 things of chocolate cookies from the rest of the guys, which is pretty nice. So yeah, that's it. This is a very, very simple festival. It's just the same as it was in the winter, which I showed off fully. Each guy will be waiting outside your house at a selected time, and then they'll all be here for an hour. So Gray will stand outside my door from 2 until 3, and then he will leave. I guess it gives you good opportunity to keep checking back at your house if you are actually going to go ahead and do chores on this day, you know, and things like that. And it gives you a good opportunity to keep checking back to see if anybody has come by to bring you anything. So anyways, that's it. We're halfway through the month now. I haven't done an update, and I really should, but we do have another festival coming up on the 18th, which is going to be the spring horse racing. I do believe our horse can actually partake in this particular festival this year, which should be interesting because it's grown up now. And as you can see, I had this whole week to play. I had no festivals or anything, so now the window's getting a little smaller. I've got a bunch of festivals that are kind of in a row. So I'll try to do an update for you guys soon. I just wanted to get the festivals out of the way because I missed the one, and then I figured I could combine this one with the other one and just make it a festival-orientated sort of video. But yeah, more updates and more spring stuff hopefully in the near future. Thanks you guys for watching, and I will see you all next time.